We want to take a moment to kind of demyth a few things that are out there with some brokerages. Uh, we're running into these issues where some listing agents are taking these listings and somehow they're telling the seller that it's a good program if they hide these listings from the majority of the market and just feed them to a very few number of agents. It's a simple supply versus demand. If you're only showing it to a very small number, I would say 5% of the market, then there's not going to be a lot of demand, and you're going to be able to trade those properties within a very small circle. And by the time the general public finds out that that was a marketable property that they could have possibly looked at and even written on, it's already gone. It's in pending status. We find these buyers that are out there, they go, I never even saw that. Why is it already pending? I could have bid on that. So it kind of takes a little bit of the competition out. And as a seller, you're putting yourself in a position where you're not going to get the most money for your property. What happens when you have these agents that have these so-called pocket listings that they'll hide for 30 days or 60 days? The property will usually, it won't become a multiple offer situation. So what happens then is supply and demand dictates what the price is going to be. You're cutting out all that competition, so the price is obviously going to be lower. Those agents are doing that in hopes that they are the ones who sell it, so they get both sides of the transaction. The problem is the neighbor's house is going to reflect that price in a comparative market analysis. So we're basically doing not just that seller a disservice, but everyone in that area a huge disservice when they go to sell.